Macy.
And I'm Audrey.
Welcome to another episode of Mommy and Me Critique. I clapped before her, so she's a little mad. Okay, so League of Their Own. One of my favorite movies. One of my favorite movies. It was the first movie that I saw in the theater, the Fremont, San Luis Obispo, California. Whoop whoop, or something. I don't know. But I went and saw it with my brother. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. Tom Hanks. We gotta think for Tom Hanks. Like there's something about him. He's just an awesome actor. Never seen him in something we didn't like, although I've never seen Joe versus the Volcano, so we'll have to check that one out. But, League of Their Own, what'd you think of it? Because I could talk about it for hours.
Go on.
No, you know.
It's gonna take forever to upload.
Your turn. Go ahead.
It was good. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. Did it ever make you cry? Because you know it made me cry. Oh, okay, goodness. So,
not really.
Spoilers. Jump ahead now if you haven't seen it. Or maybe you'll agree with me if you have seen it. The part that always gets me is when they're about to go play one of their games and they get the telegram, because it takes place during World War II. But they get a telegram and they don't know who it's to because the guy lost his paperwork, and so he walks in and all the women know that there's a telegram from the War Department, and Tom Hanks is just like, just give it here, just give it here, and he ends up wrestling with the guy to get it away from him, and he's reading it to know who it's to, so then that way he can be able to break the news to the lady. And as he's walking towards the main character, you're thinking that it's her because you know that her husband's in the war, and like you just kind of prepare yourself, and she even prepares herself too. She kind of takes this big gasp, and then he says, "I'm sorry, Betty," and Betty's sitting next to her, and the way she breaks down and is like calling out her husband's name, oh my gosh, I lose it every time. But no, that part always gets me. That part really, really gets me. And then the other part that gets me is when they're at the inductee of the Hall of Fames, and they run across the little boy who's now grown up, and he talks about his mom had, passed away a few years before. That gets me because she's my favorite character. Not just because she's the mom, and having to Stool Angel, have another chocolate bar. It's that she's played by frickin' Sharona from Monk. You gotta love her in anything she's in. But as you're laughing, it's.
Maybe Tom Hanks hits him with a baseball glove.
Yeah, he's like, ha ha ha, I got him. But one of the lines that I say the most from the movie, I gotta say, is, "There's no crying in baseball," and that's something he says to her because she's just so upset that he's talking to her the way that he's talking to her, and so I think of that line a lot. And kids will come through my store, and I'll be like, "There's no crying in retail." It's the parents laugh because they know what it's from, but kids don't think it's too funny. What was your favorite scene or line? Dirt in the skirt, May, dirt in the skirt. Was it the when they're at the bar? Dancing?
Yeah. I like all the lines that one chick does, with the accent.
Oh yeah. They ain't no pocket for my cigarettes, or whatever. I know that the one part because you liked Marla, the one that was kind of a lot of night games.
Yeah.
Chick. I know that you like the one part where they have the newsreel where they're talking about all the different, characters. Oh, she makes coffee and she makes, spaghetti. That's why they call her Betty Spaghetti. And then they pan out to the chick that's not too looky, and she's at the very end of the field, and she's just waving, and he's like, "And what about Marla Hooch? What a hitter!" And it's oh, she's so beautiful, and she's the first one to get married out of the whole group, and good movie though.
That's the third time he's dropped that Bible.
Sorry, during this whole time, her dad's over here just making all these lines from the movie. It's a good movie though. If you've never seen it, watch it. Oh my god, it's so good. You really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
You really liked it, huh? Yeah.
I kept on not wanting to watch it because, like, I kept on seeing the front of it. And I thought, oh, baseball? What's so good about baseball?
There's no crying in baseball.
I want to watch baseball, and then I saw it. I was like, I want to watch it again.
Yeah. Well, I told her, I was like, well, you want to watch something with kick-ass chicks, right? Well, this is a whole team of kick-ass chicks. Many teams of kick-ass chicks.
If you're a kid and you're looking for the same movies I'm looking for, and your parent had said, oh, let's watch this, and you said no, you're gonna regret it.
Oh, the other part that makes me cry. When they put up the team rosters after they all tried out,
Oh yeah.
one of the girls can't read, so she can't read her name on any of
So
the
there's like
things. So this other lady comes up, you know, because everyone's telling her to just go home. If your name's on the list, just go home. You didn't make the cut. And she asks her, you know, can you read, honey? And she's like, no. Oh, that's the part that gets me. So, anyways, enough crying. So I'm Tracy, the mom.
Audrey the daughter.
And we just talked about A League of Their Own. Have a good night.